Hi guys, so today I thought I'd do something a little fun. There are a lot of looks on Pinterest for eye makeup, and I know people use that quite often for inspiration, but I thought, well, some people might use that to follow, like a guideline as to how to do their eye makeup. So I had never done that before, but I thought I would give it a shot. So yeah, just follow along, let me know what you think. It's just pretty browns and golds, so check it out. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I feel like something people always try to do is find a makeup look on Pinterest and then copy it. And I was going to do that with my eyes today. I usually don't do this, I kind of make it up as I go. But I figured a lot of people who aren't used to doing makeup or who are trying to practice their makeup might do that. So I wanted to see how hard or how easy it was and see if I could give you guys any tips or tricks. But this is kind of my first time doing this, honestly, so I just didn't know what I wanted to do with my makeup today. So I Pinterest eye makeup for blue eyes. I mean, I have gray eyes, but if I do it right, sometimes they look blue. But I Pinterest eye makeup for blue eyes, and this is the one I found. That was my favorite. But it's just subtle. It's got some oranges and golds. I looked for colors that I know I already have in my palette, so that's a good way to pick which one you want to do. And then I screenshot it. I tried to find it on YouTube to see if I could find a video of her showing you how she did it, but I couldn't find it. But also I didn't look very hard because I kind of just wanted to do it based off the picture, because I think that's what most people would do. So I'm going to try and do this today, and I don't really know how well it's going to go. But so follow along and let me know what you think. Thanks. Okay, so first I'm going to put on, I have you zoomed in so you can see my eyeballs. Sorry you can't see the rest of my face, but I figured this made more sense. So I'm looking at the picture, and I always start with a base. So I'm going to use my M.A.C Power Hungry palette and start with my light tan here. And then we'll go from there. I'll use this color just to set my eyelids so that anything else that goes on it looks nice and goes on well. It doesn't cling to any other foundation or any other makeup. So I'm just going to put that all over. I use a pretty big fluffy brush for this, and I just do it all over. That's one thing about eye makeup, is it can be messy. People don't get that. People try to make it perfect, and it can kind of be a mess because you can always fix it because it's just powder. Okay, so I have that all over. Can't really tell a difference, but I do it for my own sanity. I'm going to take my brown that I always use for my M.A.C Power Hungry palette. It's kind of a tongue twister. I'm going to take this color just to make sure that I have a nice transition shade on there, but I do notice it has some orange tones in it, which I think is what brings out the color blue. So I'm going to take this and just sweep it kind of across the crease. And a tip I recently learned from some other YouTubers is to always have a light hand by holding your brush down here, not up here, which I do a lot, so I'm trying to practice that. Like I said, I'm learning with you guys because I'm not a professional YouTube makeup artist, so I'm just trying to watch videos and then translate them for you into less dramatic eye makeup. We're just going to put that right in there, and I'm using my tapered blending brush from Lancome that I always use. Someone told me it was really good, so I believed them, and I bought it. And that's just like a lot of my, oh no, it came with my palette from Lancome, which I'm going to use today. But honestly, I just get my makeup brushes on Amazon because it's so much cheaper, and like I said before, I don't really take very good care of them. I'm just being honest. So yeah, that's where I get my makeup brushes. Except for this one from Lancome, which makes me feel super bougie, and I'm pretty proud of myself. So I'm going to switch to my, what's this called? Audacity in Paris by Lancome. This is what the brush came in. I'm going to switch to this orange color, right here. Let me see if I can show you this. Right there. To add that orange tint. I'm gonna check my picture though, see? Okay, it's kind of all in the crease and on the outer corner. This is a pretty light eye makeup look, so. And just go in to my crease. Okay, one way to find out where your crease is, because people say this all the time, like put it in your crease. Well, actually, if I put it in my crease would be down here, like really low, and then my makeup, you wouldn't really see it when my eyes were open. So I do my makeup with my eyes open so that you can actually tell like where the crease would be with your eyes open. See, so I kind of put it above the crease. I think people are lying. You don't actually put it in the crease, you put it above the crease. But again, whatever, I don't know, maybe you're that really symmetrical face that when you open your eyes, your crease is actually your crease. Crease is starting to sound weird now. I'm gonna stop saying it. I don't think it matches the picture at all, if I'm gonna be honest. I think I've already done a bad job, but that's okay. Okay, now see, this eye is more hooded than this eye, so I have to fake this crease even more. I'm gonna go back to my Power Hungry palette from M.A.C. See if that color works. So I'm still using this kind of tapered, fluffy-ish blending brush, not the long comb one, but the cheap one from Amazon. And I'm just gonna keep, this is a little darker, so I'm gonna keep this on the outer V. I don't know if you guys know, but like the darker color goes in this V right here. It's kind of like a sideways V. It's not an actual like upright V. Okay, that looks kind of pretty. I like that color. I'm gonna bring it just out here a little bit. Just make it a little darker. M.A.C wins because the long combs eyeshadows were not working with me. Also, they're very old, so that could just be my own fault for not spending more money on makeup. Maybe I'll try and cover up this crease again. It's not gonna work. Whatever. I'm gonna make this side a little darker. I'm gonna add a little bit of brown into the corners. Let me get a different brush. Okay. Oh my. A little bit denser of a brush here. See? And I'm actually, all the dark browns in this M.A.C palette are kind of shimmery, so I'm gonna go back to my Lancome palette. That color, like just the corner, not that corner, I'm switching my face, just that corner. Started, I thought it was gonna be, okay, not doing the eyeshadow, talking to a camera about my makeup. Okay, so I'm just going into this corner and see how much more control I have over this color because my brush is a little denser. I tend to try to do light eye looks and then end up with it being dark anyway, so I'm trying to keep that from happening. Again, it does not take like a lot of product because it's dark, so you want it, less is more. You can always build on eyeshadows, so you don't want to do too heavy with any of the dark colors too quick. We're gonna take a gold. So I have a gold here in my MAC palette that I really like, and it's a shimmer. So what I'm gonna do is wet my brush with a setting spray. I have that setting spray. I'm just going to wet my brush with it. I really enunciated wet. That was creepy. Okay, I feel like that's good. So then I'm gonna add a little bit of gold. And I'm gonna start out here, since it's, or in here, in the corner, since it's gonna be pretty pigmented. And just drag it into the center. Oh, that looks so pretty. Oh my god, see how pretty that looks? When you wet your brush before you use any kind of shimmer or glitter, it really just makes them so much prettier. Notice I'm just keeping the gold on the lid, not going up into the crease. You know what? I am pleasantly surprised with the quality of this work. I thought I was gonna super screw this up. Okay, so the camera actually died, and I'll show you guys because I just did it to the one eye. And I have like 1,000 things in my hand. Oh, everything fell. Okay, we're back. I took these two colors and then just went in here and blended, because you don't want that gold to have such a harsh line. I don't know how people do their eyeliner on camera, but I'm about to find out. I have a feeling it's gonna be very hard. She lines her inner waterline underneath, and I don't like to do that because it makes my eyes look really small. So I'm just going to take this color from the Lancome Audacity in Paris and this brush, and I'm just going to fill it up on both sides and then apply it just right under my lashes. Today I'm using e.l.f. I know I always make up my eye makeup looks. I just said makeup a lot. I tend to just make up my eye makeup, but I have never copied one or tried to do it. Terrible at this.